Hey, stay tuned at the end of this review. Venetian White's going to put on a little contest, so the details will be at the very end of this review. So after the review, if you want to participate or check out the contest at all, just stick around. It'll be at the end of the review. Everybody, is JT from VapeStarsNetwork.com. As you can see, the front porch has kind of gotten to be my thing. I'm not a professional, and I don't have professional lighting. And I like being outside. I like being barefoot on the front porch doing e-juice reviews. We're going to talk about Venetian White. 3 flavors, the 3 first flavors they have available. Chat about them a little bit. Some really cool flavors here. A little something different than a lot of other e-juice brands that I've reviewed and tried. But let's have a quick vape. All right, Venetian White. Of course, like always, I'll post all of their information down below. Facebook, Instagram, things like that. Shops where you can find these juices. I'll post those below. I think we're going to jump right into it here. Ethos, Logos, and Pathos. Those are the names of the 3 juices they came out with first. The modes of persuasion. Feel free to look that up and kind of see where they get the where the inspiration lies for the names of these juices. But I think I'm going to start with Ethos. Okay, as they describe it, it's Jamaican rum, molasses, a little bit of a custard, and a fruit and cinnamon finish. I've got this in the Aqua clone. Just like to review stuff a little different. Sometimes I'll drip all of the juices I review. Sometimes I build them different. But I've really been enjoying this in a K-Fun style and the Aqua clone atomizer as well. This is a good one. It could go 2 different ways. You could kind of consider it a dessert juice, but it doesn't go quite too heavy into desserts or into the custard notes that it kind of pigeonholes itself as a dessert juice, if that makes sense. I'm not a huge molasses fan. I don't think I've ever really tried straight up molasses. It looks really weird. I know a lot of people like it. So I guess I see where that flavor is. I can't pinpoint it to an experience I've had. Overall is the way I can kind of explain this the best. And let me... It's a little bit fruity, a little bit smooth, a little bit custardy, but it's kind of like a fruity, light, spicy type thing. Maybe something like a fruit cake, maybe, right? Little bit sweet, little bit fruity, little bit of those sweet spices, not like pepper spicy, but more like maybe nutmeg, clove, that type of spice to it. It's good. It's really good. They keep from going too far into the custard, so it could very easily be an all-day vape and not just a dessert type juice. I've enjoyed it. It's definitely different, and that's one thing I can say about all 3 of these flavors. They're different. They're not something that I've seen before. There may be others similar out there that I've not seen. Just bringing something new to the table, and I enjoy that. I'm going to go into Logos now, and I'll say again, like I have in other reviews, I don't vape tobacco flavors. But I tell you what, I'm starting to see why they appeal to some people. If you don't vape tobacco flavors, and you never have, they don't taste like cigarettes. If that's a concern you have, I think that's a concern I had. It's just a whole different thing. But Logos is a sweet tobacco, a 555 style, and maybe a touch of RY4 as they describe it. So I'll have a quick vape. It's good. It's definitely got that flavor that now, after reviewing a couple tobacco flavors, I can definitely see what the tobacco thing is. I can see what they have in common. And I'm also starting to be able to taste how they're different, right? A sweet tobacco, definitely. I think that's exactly a good way to describe this. It's sweet right off the bat. I guess one of the ways I would describe it is kind of sweet. You picture moist, right? Like moist tobacco, maybe pipe tobacco. The way it looks and smells like in a tobacco shop may be a good way to start thinking about some of these. But it's a good sweet flavor, and it's very dry. That's something I do like. Your mouth is left dry and clean, ready for whatever flavor. If you're vaping the same flavor next or going to something different, it leaves you with a very dry feeling that's not negative, just very dry and ready for whatever else you're going to do. I think if you like sweet tobaccos, I think you should try it out and maybe give me some feedback. Maybe comment below if you try this and if you like sweet tobacco flavors, and let me know. Help me help you, right? Now, Pathos has easily been my favorite. And when I heard what the flavor profile was, I would have bet you money that I would not have liked it, okay? As they describe it, it's a cucumber-based e-juice, right? Cucumber. But it's got honeydew and spearmint. Okay, the honeydew, I was right on board there. The cucumber, I wasn't really feeling that when I first heard it. And then the spearmint, wasn't real thrilled with that either. Don't vape a lot of menthols anymore. And even like in candies and things like that, spearmint has never been one of my favorites. But there's something about the way that the honeydew really fixes all of those worries for me, if that makes sense. I'm going to have a quick vape. The honeydew is just the best choice to add in with these flavors and just make them work. Cucumber is a very light, kind of fresh flavor. I get that off the top. Right when I start vaping, I get fresh and kind of bright and clean flavor. And then it goes fruity. right? Clean. You kind of, once you know that it's cucumber you're tasting, it makes sense. But you get clean right off the bat, and then it turns fruity with a little bit of mint. Not a lot. Not a menthol. I wouldn't classify it as a menthol. It just turns into a nice fruity type flavor with a little bit of mint at the end. Your mouth is left feeling a little cool and clean. It's a really, really, really good flavor. Not one I would have picked. If I went into a shop or went online and read the description, I would have clicked right past it. But I'm glad I got these for review, and I'm glad I tried them because I really, really like it. I live in Florida. It's hot, man. A nice, refreshing juice without having to commit to a strong menthol is a really good option for me. I've killed quite a bit of this over this past week having this juice. Altogether really cool. I say this with a lot of companies, and I'm always curious to see the direction e-juice companies go. But based off of these first three, I'm really excited to see the next couple releases from them. It really feels like they're trying to do something new, bring new flavors to the table, and maybe, be a little risky with some of this stuff. I like that. So I'm excited to see what they do next. That's Venetian White. It's going to be available at a couple different stores. Like I said, I'll list that below. But check it out, man. You might find something you didn't think you would like that you really, really enjoy. I'm going to have a vape and I'll be out of here. Turned out really good. Okay, Venetian White is going to run a little contest um, along with this review. So they'll be donating. I'm going to post a picture. It'll be before this little snippet and after this. It will be on Instagram, and Venetian White through their Facebook page will post it there. All of the directions will be written in white letters right on there. You'll repost that photo. Facebook, it's okay if you do it there. Repost it on Instagram as well, one or the other, and use a couple hashtags: Venetian White, Vape Stars Vaporium. Make sure and tag it right. We'll keep track of that. We'll run it. It's Sunday. We'll probably run it till Wednesday night. So about three full days. And we'll pick a winner and get it sent out. The picture has all of the instructions. So it shouldn't be too confusing. Just repost that photo. Use the hashtags that are written there, that are listed, and you'll be entered. Good luck.